Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to May 1st. You have no idea how satisfying it is for my brain that Monday is May 1st. But today, like every Monday, is just going to be a work day. I'm working in my room because, believe it or not, it's actually cool enough. I actually have a sweater on. That's how cool it is because we're getting a lot of rain this week. And also because my mom has today off, and though she's out right now getting her car looked at, she is going to be in the living room when she comes home. No. And I don't want to disturb her, and it is her apartment, so I want to make sure she has full reign in the living room. So I'm going to work in my room today. I just got done having a Trader Joe's Everything Bagel. This is bad lighting, but I got to switch hands because my arm is killing me. I cannot wait for the pop socket, which is supposed to come today, thank goodness. Still don't have my passport, but at least my pop socket will be in time. I'm going to probably end up having to expedite it and pay a bunch of money, which sucks, but I can't go on the cruise without it or my birth certificate, and the passport agency has both. So you may have noticed that there was no new video the last 2 times that I was supposed to upload, and I want to apologize for that, but it's just I needed to take the time off. Lots of things, lots of stressful things have been piling up, and it kind of threw me into a depressive episode, and I just didn't want to pick up the camera, and I'm sorry, but it was more important for me to take care of my mental health than it was to vlog. So we're back now. We're moving on. We're trying to remain positive and happy this week. A little bit of a review on the Trader Joe's Everything Bagels. They're good. They don't toast up well, but they're good. And I can see why people prefer them because they're actually everything bagels. You know, they have onion and garlic on them in addition to everything else that average everything bagels have. So I could see why people like them, but I wouldn't go crazy over them, and I don't think I would go specifically to Trader Joe's to get them. So that's my review. They're good. Trader Joe's has kind of gotten to be a pretty big disappointment, frankly. So I got my tea, my Irish breakfast tea, in my little bumblebee mug my mom got me. I love it. Anyway, we're going to get to work. I'm watching Golden Palace while I work today. And I'm not sure how much I will talk with you guys today, because like I said, it's just going to be a working day. And continuing to clean my room. I cleaned and dusted a lot of it over the weekend, but I just didn't get it all done because I was also working over the weekend because I have to work the weekends, most of the weekends this month, because I want to make sure I have everything done for the cruise. I don't want anything hanging over my head when I'm on the cruise. So I told myself I had to work weekends, and if I catch up, then I could take time off. If I don't, I don't. But I want to make sure there is absolutely nothing pending while I'm on the cruise, because I don't want to think about it, and I'm not going to be available. Not even going to be available for messages because I'm not going to have Wi-Fi, and it's international, so I'm going to turn off my data. Basically, this phone is basically just going to be for vlogging. That's really the only reason I'm taking it, which is fine. I mean, I'm with my best friend all the time, so if anybody has to contact me, she will have Wi-Fi because of her business, so they can just contact me through her phone. So I just want to make sure everything's done and taken care of, and there's nothing pending, and everybody's happy, and that way when I come back from the cruise, I can have a couple of days of rest, and then go back into work and start fresh. That's what I'm doing. I have a big long list of stuff I need to do before the cruise, so it's going to be a crazy May. And because of that, I'm going to stop talking and get to work. I have my computer all booted up, and I'm just going to work as much as I can and get as much done as I can. And I might possibly check in with you guys again today. I might not. We shall see. So welcome to the vlog. If you enjoy it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already and you want to, it's right down below. So tap on that subscribe button and tap on the bell if you want notifications. But I usually post Tuesdays and Saturdays at noon. So let's get to work. So I've been working on my tablet, working in Photoshop to take the backgrounds out of images for a client, and it really tells you how old you are when you're trying to use a tablet, because not only is my neck hurting from looking down at the tablet, but my hand keeps falling asleep. So yeah, it really shows you that I'm 35 years old and going on 40. But you gotta do what you gotta do for your job, right? So I'm gonna give my hand just a little bit of a break and watch a little bit of TV and then get right back to it, because I've only done 2 and there's like 10. So I just wanted to check in and tell you guys that I'm having that issue, because I think the hand going numb thing is a bit of a carpal tunnel problem. But if you have been around my channel for any length of time, you know that I don't go to doctors because of my phobias. So I guess I just have to deal with it and make sure I give myself a break. Let me know if you guys have that problem. I know a lot of people have the problem where if they're using the computer mouse for too long, their hand goes cold. But I'd be curious to know if anybody else has the problem with their hand going numb while they're just like holding a pen. Because it's crazy. It's just a pen that I'm using on this tablet and my hand is going numb. Crazy. Took a quick trip to the store to get a couple of things we needed, and now we're having some delicious Subway for lunch. But y'all, guess what came today? Ta-da! So I'm gonna throw this on while I eat and see if it's good. Pray it's good, because it's very difficult to hold this phone. This pop socket is a literal game changer. I'm using my left hand right now and it's comfortable and I'm not covering anything. Love it. Now with my right hand, and one of the really cool things about it is because it's magnetic, you can put it both orientations on your phone. So if I wanted to like not hold this from the end like I am, I could hold it from the bottom if I just turn the pop socket. So perfect. It's wonderful and my hand doesn't hurt. It was a really good purchase. Starting the day late this Tuesday because I did not sleep well. I think it might have been too much computer work. I don't know. It's funny. I worked all day yesterday and I feel like I got nothing done. So I don't know. But I was going to write this morning. That didn't happen. It didn't write yesterday. So if you are also a subscriber on my writing channel, I am so sorry. I know I said it was going to be a casual channel, but I did not mean to go a whole month without recording anything. So yeah, that's not happening this week again either. Hopefully next week. And I'm just having a slow morning, just kind of, I think I'm starting to get kind of burnt out, or if I already am burnt out, I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to, mischief. I'm just trying to allow myself to slow morning, trying not to stress that I'm not working on anything and just watching vlogs. But got my bagel and my coffee. I decided I wanted something a little different today, and I didn't want to use my big cup. I wanted it to look pretty and, you know, like I'm treating myself. So we put it in the glass, which probably means I'll have a second one because that's not nearly as much as I usually drink. And then today's bagel of choice is a cinnamon bagel with a mixed berry cream cheese. And yeah, I got my candle lit, and I'm just gonna relax, watch vlogs, and then the afternoon will be work time because I'm just not feeling it. I mean, my office hours technically aren't until 3 on Tuesdays, but I wanted to get as much done as possible, so I was gonna work the whole day. It's just, my brain is just not there. My mind is just not there, and my mind is not there, my body's not gonna be there, and I'm not gonna get my work done the way it should be done. So we're just gonna take the morning, relax, watch some vlogs, maybe read some book. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to read book because my eyes have been bothering me from allergies, so I haven't been wearing my glasses, which is probably another reason I didn't sleep well. But I mean, I wore them yesterday, but kept taking them off and putting them back on. So it probably messed with my eyes, messed with my head. But it's just my allergies have been so bad. I've been constantly going like this, touching my eyes. And you can't really do that when you're wearing glasses. So I didn't put them on yet. I'll probably put them on when I start computer work. But yeah, anyway, this is a big long ramble that you really don't care about. So that's just me introducing Tuesday. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit after I've had my lovely, relaxing morning. Mischief and I ended up taking a nap for like an hour and a half, really. Wasn't intentional, but he sat on me on the couch and we ended up falling asleep. So now we're heating up some pizza lasagna for lunch. We heating up some pizza lasagna? Why are you looking in the sink? There's nothing there. And I don't know. I'm just not feeling things today in the slightest. So I just gonna wait till my office hours and start working then. I told myself to start after lunch, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. So some days you just gotta slow down, and that's apparently today. So I'm gonna get eating lunch. Mischief's gonna end up begging even though he can't have any. I shouldn't say I haven't done any work, because I did do a little bit of content planning. I just did it while I was lying on the couch. So I did do a little something, but I just am not feeling anything. There's one client thing I absolutely have to do during my office hours, so I will do that, but everything else I just cannot find the desire to do it. So I'm just gonna work on eating lunch and then see what happens. I still haven't put my glasses on, and I'm just not going to today, I don't think, which is I'm gonna hate myself for tomorrow. I'm already sucking down ibuprofen because I have a muscle, which I shouldn't be moving my head so much. I have a muscle in my neck that's bothering me, and I don't know if it's from using the tablet a couple of days in a row or what it is. I also did some major scrubbing of some of my stuffed animals the other day, because since I share a room with a litter box, they got quite dirty, and so the only thing I could think to wash them with without ruining them was dish soap, which worked for the most part. I mean, there's some parts I couldn't get off, but it was a chore and a half. I was constantly scrubbing, and I was scrubbing so hard that this entire arm was like useless afterwards. So I don't know if it's from that or what, but anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna eat my lunch, and I'll check in with you guys later. We're not getting any. Good morning, happy Star Wars Day, yay! I'm gonna be, you guys are crooked. I'm gonna be vlogging Star Wars Day separately, because it was actually a requested video by a subscriber, which is so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it. But there are a couple of things I have to prepare before I start that vlog, so I thought I would talk to you guys in this weekly vlog while I do that. So I need to prepare the crock pot for my lunch. Hopefully it'll be done for lunch. First, we've got diced tomatoes and whole tomatoes that we're gonna open. I'm just making which you'll see and hear about more. Mischief, no, you're gonna knock the camera over. Get down. Lie down. As I was saying, I'm just going to make something that you'll see and hear about more in the Star Wars vlog, but it is just like a variation on a stew. I don't really like stew, so I'm kind of making my own little thing. I got this tavern style pot roast sauce, which I guess sort of is a stew sauce, but we're just gonna like doctor it up to make it what we like, because I don't really like stew. Don't ask me why. And this is also vegetables only, there's no meat, because what it's based off of in the movies. It doesn't have any meat in it, so. Well, I wanted to use the electric can opener, but I forgot there's no outlets over here. Actually, the electric can opener for these big cans is probably not a good idea anyway, so we'll just use the hand can opener. But, yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you guys while I cook. And I know this weekly vlog hasn't been very good, which I apologize for, but it's just been a very strange week. And tomorrow I probably won't be saying much either because I have to clean for my grandmother. And then I have to do the lovely task of calling and expediting my passport, which means an extra $60 and a trip to Buffalo, which is 4 hours away. That's not happening tomorrow, though. I'm just calling tomorrow to, make sure that I actually do have to expedite it, and I'm setting up an appointment. Now it's time for the whole tomatoes. So anyway, yeah, it's been a really weird week, and the neighbors have been extra irritating. I cannot wait to go on this cruise, y'all. Cannot wait to go on this cruise and get away from the neighbors for a little while. Ugh. I am starting to have the I'm gonna miss my cat feeling though, because I'm not used to being away from him for that long. But luckily my mom will be here 8 out of the 10 days unless she does something on the weekends, but that won't be like for a whole day or anything. So because she took some days off and because other days she works from home, she'll be here for him, so that makes me feel better. But I'm just not used to being away from him for that long, especially with no contact. Tomatoes are in. Now it's time for all the chopping. Onion first. Kind of need a knife to do it. We'll use the big chef's knife. That was just like, this is not off of a recipe. I just kind of researched what the dish was that Yoda gave Luke, and there really isn't any definitive answer. It's just kind of what the fans have come up with. I just kind of came up with my own thing based off of what the fans have hypothesized. Wow, that was bad for an editor. My brain is not awake yet. It's only 8:15. So yeah, this week I've just been basically working, same thing I do every week. I did some formats, I did some edits, I helped a client with a query letter. I am currently working on a cover. As you can tell, since these are things that I said I was no longer doing, that these are all regular clients, which is fine because it's really the only work I have right now. So I'm grateful for my regular clients because no new clients are coming in at the moment, which is a little disconcerting. But every business has its slow periods. It just kind of worries me that it started happening after I changed my services, and it's like kind of giving me doubt that I shouldn't have done that. But in the long run, I know changing my services from full editing to developmental and line editing will make me happier and mentally more sane. But it's just, it's a little disconcerting. But we're not focusing on that this month because I'm focusing on the cruise, basically. It is, as of the day I'm recording this, it is 15 days away before we leave. 15 days before we leave for vacation. 16 for the cruise. Because I don't know if I've mentioned, but we are going the night before. Because it was just, we could not find a flight that would get us in enough time to get to the cruise, so we didn't want to chance it. I know I haven't said much about the cruise, but I'm kind of waiting until we get to the cruise preparation vlogs, and tell you guys about it then, because I didn't want to bombard you guys with cruise information all month. I just wanted to wait until we get to the cruise prep vlogs, which there will be several. and you guys will be watching them well, most of them, while I'm actually on the cruise, so that way when I come back I can just edit and post the cruise vlogs, which I put a poll on my community tab and asked if you guys, because I'm pretty sure the cruise vlog is going to be a lot of footage, so I asked if you guys would prefer really long videos on my normal schedule or average length videos every day after I get back, and it was a pretty overwhelming vote. I think it was like 67 to 33 or something like that, or yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know percentages. I'm so bad at math. But yeah, it was, you guys always said that you wanted average videos every day. So when I come back from the cruise after I rest for a little bit, that is going to be my main priority, is editing all of that. So I'm going to be an editing fool when I get back. But one of the other things I did yesterday that I didn't tell you guys about is I pretty much have my videos planned, like not outlined or, you know, scripted or anything, but just planned when I'm going to record to almost July. I have a couple in the end of June that I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm pretty much already knowing what I'm going to be showing you guys for the next like 2 months. How the hell did that happen? Like, I don't know what's going on. I love making these videos. Absolutely love it. And I actually considered possibly starting a Kickstarter to do this full time. And I don't know why I'm having this fear, but now I'm thinking this is not recording and I've been talking to myself this whole time. It's working. I don't know. I have that fear occasionally because I'm using the back camera because it's so dark in here. And hopefully I'm even in frame. I thought I would do a Kickstarter to try to do this full time, but I felt like that would be just asking for charity, and I don't want to do that. So I am working towards being able to do this at least mostly full time. I would still obviously have my clients and stuff and still do stuff for Lynn, because if I said I was not going to do anything for Lynn anymore, I think we both probably would be pissed off. And I think Lynn would be completely lost. But I like doing stuff for her, so that would be fine. I would still do that. But I was trying to find a way to make this part of my job, doing videos, because I just enjoy it so much. And it's been a long time since I found something I enjoyed this much. So I really wish I could do it as a job, especially now that my channel is growing. That is where I am with my content creation. I really, really want to do this more often, because it's just such a passion of mine now. And like I said, it's been so long since I've really enjoyed something this much. Nothing like finding your second half of your life passion and not making you any money. But passions usually don't, so I'm still passionate about books and stuff, but it just doesn't seem to be something I can do as regularly as I used to, meaning writing. Because I was really excited for my Vella, and I was doing so good, and then I dropped off because things got in the way, and now it's like, do I really even want to continue? Do I feel joy at the idea of writing? I'm just having just a hard time, and I think I'm going to talk more about that on my writing channel, because this is not my writing channel, this is my lifestyle channel, so I think I will talk about that more on my writing channel. So if you're not subscribed over there and you want to be, I'll link it down below. Actually, it's always linked down below. I have a link tree now with all my links, so all of my social media, my businesses, all that good stuff is all linked down below in every video now. And that's another thing, I still don't have a client on Fiverr, so I think Fiverr might be a bust, because I don't know how these people make such a success on Fiverr, because there's not a lot of places you can advertise it, and it just doesn't seem to bring in people as much as I thought it would. I know my prices are a little higher than most, but I gotta make a living, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know what the future of Fiverr is. It might end up closing, because I've had it for what, like 3 months? No, it's been 3 months, maybe more, 2 months, and nothing's come of it. Like, I don't know. I'm still gonna do a little research to see like how I can how I can advertise it, editing on the brain. And you know, I'm not gonna give up just yet, but I just don't see much coming out of Fiverr. This is me rambling on about life while I cook. I just thought it would be more fun to cook and talk to y'all at the same time, because cooking sometimes, especially preparing things for crockpots, can get very boring. Although this might be slowing me down, but that's okay. We have all day. Well, not all day, because I am going to do my office hours later. But I think unless somebody has emailed me since last night, I think the only thing I have to do today is a cover. So my office hours should be pretty easy. So for the most part, we probably will have all day to do this stuff. It's also Thursday, so that means I gotta do laundry at some point, which is gonna be tricky because I don't want the laundry running while I'm trying to do the Star Wars vlog. So maybe it might be a late laundry day. I might do it like while we're cooking dinner or something. This is for my lunch. It might be for dinner as well, because as of right now we have nothing planned for dinner. So it might just be like, oh, we made a crockpot meal, let's just keep eating that. I am so excited for Star Wars Day and the Star Wars vlog. It's been years since I actually celebrated May the 4th, and I'm so happy I get to do it this year, and I'm so happy I get to do it for a video. Like, how cool is that? This is why I want this to be my job. It is so much fun making videos for you guys. And as I mentioned, this was a requested video from a subscriber, so in case you didn't know, there is a link down below that is not in my link tree. It's a separate link where you can go to a Google form and actually request videos that I do. As I said, a lot of my videos for May and June are already planned. But if you do put a request in there, maybe I'll do an extra video, because I don't like to let those requests sit for too long. So maybe there'll be a bonus video in June. So if you guys want to request a video, head down to that Google form after you're done watching this. I don't even think you guys can see what I'm doing down here. I tried to get as much as in the viewfinder as I could, but there's only so much room in this apartment. Actually, this part is going to be fun, so let's show you this part. Y'all, I just broke my tripod. This just snapped off of it's the lever to move it up and down. Just snapped right off. This is not a good tripod. I got this tripod from Best Buy, and this is the second thing that's broken, and I've only had it for like a year. Anyway, what I was gonna show you. I don't know if I can move it now. Oh, there we go. Oh, life is fun. Hopefully I'm in frame, because I don't know if I got it back to where it was or not, because it's hard to move now. I need a new tripod. If anybody wants to send me a free tripod, it could be a sponsorship. Cannot wait to go on this cruise, y'all. I need the mental break, because if I don't get the mental break, my mind is gonna break. Like, seriously, the mental capacity in here is slim. Oops. Ugh. I got a comment on my Instagram a while back when I did one of these cooking clips, and the person messaged me. She's like, you know, I feel like your personality comes out the most while you cook. And I'm like, really? I don't really see that. But I just threw a piece of zucchini in the fridge over my shoulder. I think she's right. What do you guys think? Supposed to have more mushrooms than this, but I only bought one pack, and we needed them for something else during the week. So there's not going to be as many mushrooms in it as I was planning. So I think that means I'm going to make them bigger pieces of mushroom. Mushrooms cook fast anyway, so it doesn't really have to be small pieces. And as of right now, it's kind of going to be a lot of a mush in the stew. So I think I'm gonna leave this little one as is, actually, and then just cut the rest in half and just have them like that. Well, maybe the big ones I'll cut in fourths. Yeah, then everything will be the same size. That sounds good. Also, mushrooms become very, very tiny and shriveled up when you cook them, so they're better to do it this way anyway. Throw out the stalks. We do not eat mushroom stalks. No, no, no. I know some people do, but not in this house. No. Where is my peeler? Peeler. My peeler is not, I should say my peeler, our peeler is not very sharp anymore. So I want to get my mom, so I don't know why I'm whispering, she's not here. I want to get my mom so much new kitchen stuff because she deserves it more than you guys realize. I was 9, pretty sure 9 when my mom and dad got divorced. And even before they got divorced, she basically raised me and my brother by herself. And she cooked for us, you know, going to school and going to work, and she still came home and cooked for us and made sure we were well fed. And now even, you know, I'm 35 years old, I'm living with my mother. A lot of parents would just kick their kids out, but my mom understands it's hard, it's difficult, and she continues to make sure I'm fed. I mean, obviously I help now, but she continues to make sure I'm fed and everything. And she also bakes for people for free. She does not do that as a living. She would love to, but you know, money wise, and also she has a lot of aches and pains because she has degenerative disc disease and arthritis and all sorts of stuff. So she would have to do it like on her own time, which is not really conducive to a baking business, but she would love to do it as a business, but she doesn't. She does it for free. She does it when there's a party or somebody requests it. Sometimes she does it as gifts, and there is nothing like my mom's baking, y'all. I wish I could have you smell it and taste it through the camera because there is nothing like my mom's baking. My mom's cookies are, oh, perfect. And, you know, she doesn't really have what she should have for all that. A bigger kitchen would be a good start, but since we can't do that, you know, I really wish I could get her some new kitchen stuff, pots and pans. The knives are good. But like peelers and, you know, all the little things that go quicker. I really wish I could get her more stuff. She does have a stand-up mixer. I don't know if you can see that in the background. So that's good, but I just wish there was something amazing I could get her that would just make it, you know, next level baking. But anyway, that's my little spiel about my mom. I love my mom. My mom is great. My mom is one of the best moms ever. I know you guys don't see my mom very often, but she doesn't really like to be on camera. You know, Bessie's like that too, although we are getting her comfortable with it because lots of times when I go to places that I want to show you guys, I'm with her. So we're getting her comfortable with being on camera and with me vlogging in front of her, because I don't know if you guys noticed in the Syracuse vlog, it was a little awkward at first for me to be vlogging in front of her because I've never done that before. Not like talking anyway, but we are both getting used to that, so that, because she's the one I'm going on the cruise with, so you guys are going to see Kim a lot. I was going to tell you guys this in the cruise vlog, but you know what? I think I'll tell you that in this weekly vlog since we're having a little chat here. So my best friend Kim and I have known each other over 20 years. Let that sink in. I'm 35 years old and we've known each other over 20 years. And we do everything together. Sorry, I can't do that and talk at the same time. And we don't really have a ton in common. Like, it's not like, you know, we're twins or anything. We do have a good deal in common. And the things we don't have in common, you know, we have our own lives. We're fine with that. But we just enjoy each other's company, and we have from the very beginning, like we pretty much instantly clicked in high school. Well, for us it was high school. Some people might say middle school. We didn't have middle school in our school. We just went from elementary to high school. We just really just spent a lot of time together and just really bonded. And she had a car like right at 16. So in our tiny little town, that was like the best thing ever. That was like you were royalty if you had a vehicle. So we used to like just drive around. And if you've ever seen a movie with like a small town country vibe, like with cows and horses and stuff, or like read a young adult book where that's like all they do is like work on farms and ride around in the car and like have ice cream. That was our town growing up. That was we lived that. She still lives there actually. So sometimes we go back for what's called the Barn Fest, which I think I recorded some minor clips of a long time ago on this channel. I just love going back because it's home to me. No matter how long I'm gone, that is home. Oh, and I also showed it in my, which I'll link up because I really love that video and it needs more attention. My video about reminiscing about high school as a young adult author. So I'll link that somewhere. I know it's not my writing channel, but I just love that video. And I recorded that video before this was a lifestyle channel, when it was still an AuthorTube channel. I was going to put broccoli in this, but it's getting quite full. So I think I'll skip the broccoli and just put the celery in and the lemon juice and call it done. Because when that all cooks down, that's going to get really full. And if I add broccoli, yeah, I don't want that disaster in the kitchen. So we're going to add celery. And I think I'm going to get a different chopping board for the celery. Because I'm not going to use it all and I want to eat some of it. And I don't want it to have juice on it. She says, well, she uses the same knife. That was stupid. Let's get rid of the knife too. Actually, for celery, I can just get a regular knife. Oh, I'm going to empty the dishwasher today too. You guys ever get the feeling you're being watched? Are you watching Mommy cook? Yeah, being watched. Okay, so I think these are pieces I'm going to eat because they're lighter colored. This one's a darker one. So this one can go in the stew. I am not doing this well. I think I'm just sick of chopping. I haven't eaten anything yet either, and it's almost 9 o'clock, so I really got to get this stew going so I can eat some breakfast and start the Star Wars vlog. So, because of that, I'm going to let you guys go for now. And I'll check in with you a little bit later. Movie number 1 is done, but my battery on my phone is absolutely dying. So I'm going to plug that in while I watch movie number 2. And I will check in with you guys a little bit later. The crockpot did not get done in time for lunch. So that's going to be dinner, which is fine. It still works, but yeah, so that's where we are, and I'm just gonna keep enjoying my day, even though my neighbors are driving me insane. I wish I could catch it on camera because you guys would not believe the crap they do. Okay, laundry is a-going, and now that I have eaten all of my lovely Star Wars treats, now I have to clean up the mess before my mom gets home. Food is done and ready to go. Just waiting for mom to get home. You can't really tell right now what it looks like, but it's just staying warm, and I'm waiting for mom to get home for us to eat it. But in the meantime, I gotta clean up the mess. So this will probably be the last thing I say to you guys tonight. So I'll see you tomorrow for my Friday, not the wrap up of the video yet, because I will vlog this weekend, but I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, y'all. Happy Friday. I am headed over to my grandmother's to do the first cleaning for her. For 4 hours. It's going to be a long day, going to be a crazy day. So I basically just took off the day from work, and I'll just work on Sunday to catch up. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the morning. And then when I come home, I get to call and figure out about my passport. Fun. I also got an email this morning that my state tax refund has been adjusted, and I don't know how much, so that's going to be an interesting surprise. So yeah, it's not a great Friday starting out, but we're going to kick it in the ass and make it the best Friday we can make it. So I'm going to head over to my grandmother's. It's raining, so I'm going to try to drive slowly because people are crazy in this city. Oh, and by the way, I am exhausted because I stayed up last night and read 100 pages of my Star Wars book. I should not have done that. I am home and I've showered because I don't know about y'all, but anytime I clean anything, I always feel like I have to clean myself afterward. So I came home, took a shower, Mom went to her doctor's appointment, and now I get the very unhappy task of calling the passport office and figuring out what the heck's going on. And I am not looking forward to it because making phone calls for an introvert and somebody with anxiety is the worst, possibly worst experience ever, because I always feel like I'm going to sound like an idiot or stumble or just something that's going to cause me to just not have fun. So, but if I want to go on the cruise, it's got to happen, which is annoying because I sent in my application months ago. Wish me luck. Look who I found. I wasn't planning on vlogging today, but this one decided to surprise me.
Surprise!
You want to explain where we are?
So we're at North Star Orchards in West Merlin, New York, and we are heading out to the tulip fields for you pick or you cut tulips.
Which she's going to do, but I'm not. I'm just going to enjoy it.
That's rude.
So let's go. After a lovely walk, it's time for food. And yes, I got a Happy Meal because I'm a child. But I'm not going to do much today. I'm mostly just going to edit this vlog, do a little bit of work and relax. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So I almost forgot to end this vlog, so I'm gonna do that here. It's Monday again, and today saw some good, some bad, and some ugly. The good was that I got confirmation that I will be getting my passport this week, so now we're just waiting for it to be delivered. And also, my niece has visited, and Disney World is bringing back the dining plan, so that's fantastic. The bad wasn't really bad. It was just kind of some stressful stuff with work, and as always, money. But the ugly, however, is something I want to talk to you guys about. So, I lost a subscriber after the Star Wars vlog. And I know it was because of the Star Wars vlog, because this person messaged me on Instagram. Yeah. Please don't do this to any influencer or social media person, to anybody you follow or talk to or know. Please don't do this. So basically, this person messaged me and said that she was unfollowing me because being interested in Star Wars is a sin. First of all, it's science fiction. See that second word there? Fiction. And secondly, don't be putting that crap on me. And, you know, if you don't like Star Wars, fine, scroll past the video. I don't care. Unsubscribe if you want. I don't care. If it's not something you think you want to watch, whatever, that's fine. I scroll past videos all the time. But let me enjoy what I enjoy. I mean, what has become of society if we can't just allow people to live their life and enjoy the things they want in the way they want? But anyway, I'm not here to rant. I'm here to end the vlog. I just wanted to, almost dropped the phone. I just wanted to mention that to you guys because the audacity of that person. I'm kind of glad she unsubscribed because I honestly don't want that kind of person as my subscriber. I'm grateful for all my subscribers, but if that's something that you're going to do to me or to anybody that you follow, I don't want you as my subscriber. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a very long one. I just finished editing everything up to this point and it's 15 minutes already. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more, including the cruise vlogs, which are coming very, very soon, hit that subscribe button and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.